Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about tropical floral fragrances. The weather is warming up, we're heading into summer, and tropical floral fragrances and coconut fragrances, they're my go-tos for this time of year. So if you love those as well and you're looking for recommendations, here's my list. First up on the list is Giardini di Toscana Bora Bora. This was an absolute love at first sniff for me. Like, this is the kind of shit I gravitate towards. This has a heavy dose of ylang ylang and tiare flower. So it is just bursting with the luscious, dense, tropical floral experience. And it is dense on those florals. So that quality won't be for everyone, but I just love the way that it just comes alive on my skin in the warm weather. It's got a beautiful, absolutely addictive, creamy sweetness. There's coconut milk, jasmolactone, apricot, vanilla, caramel. I love how this house does gourmands. And this is not a full gourmand experience, but it has elements of that. So it is absolutely mainly floral, but then you get a nice juicy bit of apricot and then this kind of vanilla sugar, creamy caramel, and then a lactonic coconut milk running through. And it's got good performance as well. I get 8 hours moderate projection. This one is a much more refreshing take if you're going for more of that kind of vibe. The Seven Virtues Coconut Sun. This uses a coconut water, so it's not like that dense, creamy coconut milk vibe. It's light and refreshing. There's a bit of a sea salt note in there, so that mixed with the coconut water gives it a little bit of a nice aquatic feel. But then you have a nice sunny warmth from frangipani. There is vanilla, but it's not too sweet of a vanilla. And I get about 5 hours moderate projection. Next up, Parfum de Marly Casilli. The color of the bottle really speaks to the experience you get. It smells like a peachy explosion, even though funnily enough there's no peach listed. It lists plum and red currant, so that adds a nice tart burst in the opening. It's got a big dose of frangipani. Beautiful, bright, happy, fruity floral. And then in the dry down, there's a bit of vanilla and tonka bean that complements the fragrance so nicely. I always like to add more vanilla in there with Kayali Vanilla 28. I'm actually over halfway through this bottle because that is such a easy reach, like go-to combo for me. And it's just a really likable, crowd-pleasing, compliment-getting scent. I get about 6 hours moderate projection. Next up, Prada La Femme. This is an oldie in my collection. Even though this has tuberose, ylang ylang, and frangipani and a good amount of it, it doesn't smell typically tropical in the way that a lot of these do. So if you love tropical florals, but maybe you want something more versatile, you can wear it for longer throughout the year without feeling like, you know, you're strictly wearing a summer or beachy vacation destination kind of scent, this would be one to check out. It smells clean. Like you just stepped out of the shower and slathered on this nice, creamy, balmy, warm floral body butter, and now you're just marinating in your white fluffy robe. And I really get that balmy feeling from the beeswax. It's a little bit powdery and it's got a subtle amount of sweetness from vanilla. It really has a classy, sophisticated character to it, and I get about 5-6 hours moderate projection. Micallef Ylang in Gold, I have talked about at length. This would actually be my personal favorite from the list. I literally think of an angel when I smell this, or like a trail of golden sparkles descending from the heavens. I adore how the ylang ylang is done, and that is actually my #1 favorite tropical floral. It smells like paradise and has a little bit of a banana facet to it. So this almost has a little bit of a banana pudding background, but I get mainly this sunny floral, and right behind it, the perfect blend of coconut, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's not coconut in a sunscreen kind of way. It doesn't smell synthetic. It just blends perfectly with these other notes, creating this nice, smooth experience. It has the perfect amount of vanilla sweetness where it's addicting and enticing but it's equally elegant. 10 out of 10 for me. And I get about 6 hours moderate projection. This Fragrance du Bois Eau Jaune Intense smells like a bronze goddess stepping out of the water with like water droplets cascading down her body, glistening in the sun, and she's having that whole like slow-mo moment, like tossing her hair. It smells like the most luxurious, expensive body oil, like summer body oil. It's a warm, balmy, thick tiare flower, ylang ylang. There are other white florals in the mix as well, but those are the two that are highlighted. And then it's got a fantastic fruity blend. Like it lists fruity notes and pineapple. Some people definitely specifically get the pineapple. I don't. For me, it's like this perfectly blended like mishmash of tropical fruits, but it doesn't smell so like specifically fruity, like a fruit bowl to me. It's the florals that I get the most and like that luxury summer body oil vibe. That tiare flower like really comes through. I get so many compliments when I wear Eau Jaune Intense. People are like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? And I've had to write this down for people, specifically women. I get a lot of compliments from women about this one. It's just really got this sensual, like hot summer nights vibe. Performance is great. It'll last me all day with a moderate projection. I feel like Kayali's Utopia Vanilla Coco 21 is a quintessential, like thick white floral vanilla coconut summer scent. I don't gravitate towards sunscreeny type of fragrances. However, this is an exception. It does have a bit of that vibe, but it's not too strong of that for me. But it definitely puts you in the mindset and that kind of general fragrance family. It's a white floral bomb, jam-packed with tuberose, honeysuckle, gardenia. Gardenia, a note that's usually a big no for me, but this is done in a very modern way. It's got jasmine, pear blossom. So I get that balmy, summery, white floral experience the most, and then I'm definitely getting, of course, a lot of that vanilla and coconut. It comes across like a thick coconut milk. It's got a nice creamy sandalwood and musk in the base. This smells like a vacation in Palm Springs. You got like a hot pink bikini on, big sunglasses, floppy hat. Hugely complimented scent for me, and I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. Maison de Lazy Bali High. This is another fragrance that gives me luxury summer body oil vibes. I think if you enjoy Eau Jaune Intense, you'd enjoy this as well, vice versa. However, they're not too similar. This has a prominent ylang ylang. Eau Jaune focuses mainly on tiare. Eau Jaune also has a blend of fruity notes. This one does not. Bali High has coconut and it has a more dominant vanilla. This fragrance is very strong. Extrait de parfum lasts all day, strong projection. You really don't need to use a lot of this. It's dense, warm, balmy from the ylang ylang coconut, jasmine, beautiful sensual musk, vanilla. I pick up 0 of the patchouli, rose, and tobacco. I get none of that, by the way. It's truly, purely tropical. Lattafa Musamam White Intense, incredible. Like this perfume smells expensive and it's so affordable. You get a super refined creamy sandalwood at the forefront, and then right behind it, ylang ylang coconut, musk. It's got a bit of like a cozy powdery ambery feel from benzoin, and this smells completely original to me. It's fantastic, but I think if you like fragrances like Juliet Has a Gun Sunny Side Up or Fragrance du Bois Santal Complet, I think you would really enjoy this because it's got that really smooth, a little familiar sandalwood coconut combo, but holds its own. And although the ylang ylang is prominent and it's perfect for spring summer, it's still something you could wear year round because of the sandalwood and benzoin in the base. It's not what I would classify as like a typical tropical profile, so you can still totally wear this in the fall. And I get about 6 hours moderate projection. And then this, I think, is one of the most elegant perfumes you could possibly get. Rouge Malachite from Armani Prive. No competition, my favorite tuberose. I've mentioned that many times before, but there still has not been anything to trump this. It's got tuberose in all 3 stages of the fragrance, and I'm picky with that note, but this is absolute perfection to me. It's also got jasmine, ylang ylang. This is still a scent you can wear when it's cooler because it's got this beautiful ambery resinous benzoin base, and I personally love this addition of the pink pepper and the aromatic sage in the opening. I think it creates a really unique tuberose experience. It's just so smooth, sensual, sophisticated. The cashmerean really comes through, giving it that kind of textural quality. I smell this and think of a very elegant woman in all white, and this has great performance, lasts me all day, strong projection, a real standout from Armani Prive. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!